Yeah. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Stop McNair. We're back. Good night, viewers. Thank you from the bottom of my Shush receptacle for tuning into Season 3 of the Shush. Since it's a brand new season, we're doing things differently this year. In Season 1 and 2, our name was the Almost Daily Shush. We used to offend politicians and we used to mash people can. But this time, we will only offend people can and mash politicians. Big difference. Oh, and our name is now The Shush. Hashtag new name, who this? Since my last time on TV, a lot has happened to Belize, and so we can start to play catch up. But before we work ourselves backwards, some recent happenings must be discussed. Last week, I received a disturbing video about a man named Marky. If you haven't seen the video, or if you don't know who Marky is, let's just say he is like Steve Irwin, who was the popular crocodile hunter. Well, Marky hunts snakes, but Marky isn't professional at all. Let's take a look.
Look neat also, check. To show people at the same show.
Look there. Jesus Christ! You see me, I tell you? My God, I tell you, Marky.
Yes, that just happened. What he may expect. In the words of a wise woman, you see what I tell you, Marky? I tell you, Marky. But wait, the story didn't end there. Today, in a pre-afternoon operation, members of the SSU Snake Suppression Unit raided Marky's snake research lab and took over custody of the aggressive reptile. We are told that Mark was devastated to be separated from his pet anaconda. And we are awaiting word on the injuries he sustained last week. I don't mean to jump right back into politics, but jumping right back into politics. Something that has been brewing up in my absence is the UDP leadership race. On September 1st, the second most loved Patrick in Belize, Patrick Faber, officially launched his leadership bid at the Civic Center in Belize City. And this Sunday, Belize's second best bearded minister, John Saldiva, will launch his bid right at the Civic Center in Belize City. Yeah, I kind of smell a follow-foot bet-sitting happening. If you could remember, in 2016, Saldiva released his song, I Am a Big Deal. And then, Faber released, I Am the Real Deal. Now, I'm not a political strategist, but hear me out. Since these two copy each other, maybe one of them should pretend to drop out of the race, and when the other one find out and end up the follow foot and drop out too, he could be the only candidate remaining, thus winning by default. Anyway, while Saldiva and Faber are the two known candidates vying for leadership, a third candidate entered the race. The Right Honorable Mark King. When Faber heard about his newest competition, this is how he responded.
I won't even justify that or give that any time. That has got to be a joke.
Yep. Turns out Mark King's application wasn't even accepted. And he was devastated. Apparently though, Mark King's closest advisor tried to warn him all along. Take a look.
Jesus Christ! You see me, I tell you? My God, I tell you, Marky.
Now, today is Halloween. And so, this next story is within the scope of scary. If you've turned on your faucet lately, you've probably been disturbed by the color of the water. No, it's not that your plumber has the water flowing from the drain instead of to the drain. BWS has acknowledged that they are having some difficulty. Today, the company issued a rather honest press release. Greetings, Belizeans. We simply want to take this time to remind all residents that the sticky yellow color of your running water does not mean it's contaminated. In fact, Belizeans consume sticky yellow substances all the time. But I never hear about split peas from the center they cause any fatalities. The same can be said about your water. We know we have received over 200 complaints coming in from all over the city, but we also know if Crawford know for the one thing, they complain. As we mentioned before, although we have a water treatment plant in Double Run, which was constructed 20-odd years ago, it is not equipped to treat this type of water. So, the simple fix is to let your water run out for a few hours, and it should clear up shortly after. Your water bill may then resemble your phone number, but your money better off paying for water than buying endless scratch tickets. Belizeans, let's all try to be grateful that the water is only yellow. Remember, 3 to 4 years ago, San Ignacio had red water. Take a lesson from our brothers out west. When life gives you red water, just boil it and make Ricardo. We ask that you bear with us as we try our best to get the matter resolved. Thank you. No, that's called great customer service. Thank you, Belize Brown Water Services. Thank you. And finally, folks, I have some tragic news to tell you. One of our show's beloved members has had a terrible, terrible incident while enjoying his time away from work. I'd rather not tell you about it, so let me just show it to you.
I wonder if Millie Sweetie is setting me up, man. Yes, man, see ya? Good night, good night. Come have a little seat, man. You're too cute for stand up.
Oh, don't be silly.
You got me to wait long. You make her miss my medication and all. But, you know what they say? A beautiful smile is the best medicine of all.
So I have to like you because you got lyrics.
Yes, man, definite. I have to be honest with you. You're sweeter than Dano milk. The first time I lay eye on you, I had to double up my insulin. Well, you don't worry about that. I single, you single. So make we get some drinks and make this night a memorable one. You drink Pantiripa, right?
Yes, man.
That's my nickname in my high school, you know.
Thank you.
So tell me, you got any Scajinil plant in your yard? Because me like my Scajinil, you know.
So tell me, Patrice, what you do for a living?
Well, I am an international man. I am at a World Cup. You can watch Meghan Markle and get married. I even got a career. I even got a new beard pan company time. In fact, I can show you some picture.
You dirty Patrice Osborne Edwards!
Heartens? Heartens? You make me heart tense?
Patrice, you okay? You want to pay for the drink?
My heart tense. I feel like I dry pine on my chest. No more stamping on my visa. And I see the white light. Bye-bye.
Yes, folks. Sorry. Yes, folks. Patrice had a very, very tragic incident, and we will be updating you on his status later on in the season. But before we can get there, let's go for a quick commercial break before we return with more. Sean, I can lead drum roll, man. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite segment is back. What you bex about today? We have a whole chest of bexment to catch up on, so let's get right into it. Moving on now. I don't want to say that we have bexness bashing a government ministry, because we would never do that. But right now, we have Ali Bexness bashing a government ministry. Here goes. Dear Ministry of Health, this dengue outbreak is a very serious issue. Mosquitoes, they bite people left, right, and center. They even bite up my pot liquor. And I may think Blackie immune to everything. But now I see Blackie lean up. So even he gets sick. I appreciate that the ministry sent around 1 truck to spray the entire country, but I think it's time the ministry investigate if that spray is still effective. When I was younger and the spray truck would pass, I would see mosquito they drop down dead out of the sky like rain. But now, I see mosquito they follow the spray truck like they're in a carnival, they try to hold on to the big truck. Even the driver of the truck have to wear off. I will be patiently awaiting an update. Sincerely, a concerned citizen. No, that's a bexness I could endorse. Them mosquito at this day and age really brazen. They probably get together in a people's backyard and have party. The Mac Coconut Boy dengue fever song. So, ministry, please address this. You might have to start pepper spray them mosquito. And now, in more bexness that have been posted on Facebook, we have this heartfelt bexness that is a very relatable topic. So this might be old and stale, but will never get old as I had the chance to experience it myself. So, my water bill went down drastically. So BWSL sent a big pickup truck with 4 employees. They dusted full speed, come check my meter. They found no fault, so they gave me stern warnings about next time I see a decrease in my bill to inform them. So this is what it has come to with these people. When you have a high spike in water, they send 1 person on a broke-up motorcycle 3 to 4 days after. But when your water go down, half of their staff come in a truck big enough to burn a drum of gas per breaks. Imagine. That's how you go. But to be very honest, the water company is not Red Cross or Rotary Club. They exist to make profits. And to go further, I think your bexness just make the Speedy Gonzalez driver of that truck employee of the month for going above and beyond to ensure the company meets its targets for the month. But also, BWSL, the least you could do that keep that same energy when people water needs reconnecting or a pipe repaired. Win-win, right? Viewers, before I read the next short bexness, just be advised that it is a bit graphic, well, disturbing. So, if you're drinking tea right now, you may want to put it away for a second or two. If you have never been to a cell block, aka piss house, and want first-hand experience, just pay $1 and go in the male bathroom at the Belmopan bus terminal, located at the market area. Phone number 82-STINK. All right. As someone who has been to both, let me just say, when you're at the actual piss house, you likely did something to deserve it. But when you just have a 5-minute window of opportunity to get some relief, before being on a bus to PG for 4 hours non-stop, the last thing you want to inhale is the combination of food and beverages of 10 to 20 grown men. And visual evidence also. This one Bexness, I could feel in my nose. Oh, and to add, I did try calling 82 Stink, but the operator said the number was out of service. Just like the bathrooms at the bus terminal. Bus terminal people and users, please don't leave better now. And like I said at the start of tonight's Bexness, we have an entire chest of Bexness loaded up for you. So, let's continue. Viewers, it's safe to conclude that Belize is under crisis. Not just climate change, drought, dry meat pie, and expensive taxes, but we continue to suffer at the hands of people who buy their driver's license. On a daily basis, you can encounter at least 10 buses playing hopscotch on our skinny jeans highways, and a few dollar vans driving onto roundabouts to make that extra 50 cents. Well, this eloquent Facebook user has had enough, and since she was too kind with her language, I have with me our in-house Bexness translator, Dr. K.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for having me. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah, give me a hand in this translation. My dearest Belizean people.
Hello, Cruffy. That you are the talk to.
Slow traffic, keep right. When you are driving on a 2-lane road, if your speed does not exceed 25 miles per hour, please do not drive in the fast lane or in the middle of both lanes.
Listen, if you drive like you're panicky or like police the back of you, please drive as close to the sidewalk as possible. How you want to drive in the middle of the street, Breds? We're going on, man, that pure nonsense, man.
If you are unsure of how to properly use a roundabout, kindly Google it. But please note that in absolutely no circumstance can you go around the entire roundabout in the outside lane.
Fam, how? Tell me how you want to drive around the entire roundabout in the outside lane. You never play Mario Kart before? That's like you to eat one bowl of soup and you to carry the spoon around the outside of the bowl. That just not make no sense. You're driving on a hole just not make no sense whatsoever, man.
If you are planning to drive 10 miles per hour, kindly do not rush to pull up in front of someone who is driving 40 miles per hour, especially if there is no one behind them. Wait until the vehicle passes before you pull out into the road, and then you can drive as slow as you'd like.
Listen to me carefully. If you want to drive like you're in a patrol cartoon, please, not just pull into the highway in front of me. It's the highway. This is the highway. I am coming at 40 miles an hour, sir. My brakes not good. I can tell you one time the brakes not good and my tire tread like the nepa onion. You know the work, you know what happen. If you do foolishness and I slam into you, if I come and slam into the back of you like when your man slam in at the back of your head of the pot spoon when they try thief thing out of chicken out of the pot, that's between you and Home Protector Insurance and Large Cemetery. Look both ways before you just pull out in at the highway. If you're driving at the Bakatora Express, sir, please and thanks.
This public service announcement has been brought to you by a very frustrated driver. Have a nice day.
Me fed up. Just please stop testing me. I'm handling myself.
Great job, Dr. K. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, viewers, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's 3-course Bex meal, because we certainly are having fun serving it up. But don't worry, even more entertainment is coming up to you as we near the end of tonight's Season 3 Shush premiere. By the way, our Facebook page, Where You Bex About Today, is up and running, so go check it out and leave your complaints. Kindly stay tuned as we go for a final commercial break. Thanks for sticking through our final commercial break of the night. Viewers, earlier we had a great appearance by Dr. K, our newest addition to the Shush. Already, his contributions to the Belizean society is tremendous. But now, he is returning to drop some emotional health and wellness information in his first installment of Ask Dr. K.
Good night, Patrick. Thanks once again. And good night, folks. I am the one true Dr. K, also known as Chris from Just Kidding, the Belizean comic sensation. Anyways, today I want to talk to you about a disease that has been plaguing Belizeans and ways that we can fight back. Ladies and gents, I present to you the 3 stages of Makobe. Now there's the first stage. The first stage is the reality setting in phase. In this phase, it usually lasts about 3 to 4 days when you realize after at least 2-3 weeks of partying and unprotected sex, I think I kinda miss my ex for true. Maybe I should call her. Now to overcome this phase, one must face the obstacle of swallowing their pride and simply calling their ex to see if rekindling the flame is still an option. Or you could simply go back to partying and unprotected sex for comfort the soul for another few days. The second phase, this is the phase known as the you don't want me back but I don't give a phase. Now in this phase, you obviously failed phase 1 in trying to call back your ex and it never worked out. You should have stick to partying and unprotected sex. Now look how stupid you look. Look how stupid two we look. Now in this phase lasts about 1 to 2 weeks, and this is the phase where you start bombard everybody with your depressing story about how you pour your heart out to your ex and you get rejected, but you not give a only when it cold or when it rain. To overcome such phase, you need to block, delete, and burn everything that reminds you of said ex. For every day I feel like it cold or it rain, and you just want to remember exactly how much of a you actually give. So I recommend you burn, swallow, tear up, whatever you need to do, just get rid of it because you remember how much you give. Now at this point, you're not even partying. You don't even want to frolic no way. None of that even good at this point. If you're a female, you might want to consider the big chop. Because we all know when females get depressed, the hair is gone, they're like they get cancer because everything gone. The hair gone, get rid of the hair when I want it no more. Chop it off. If you're a male, you might want to consider go up on Albert Street and walk up and down with one leak pretty or sexy cousin to make your nosy, fast-ass ex tell one of your friends go report back to your ex that I see him with her new babes, you know. Maybe that might help your case. Now the last stage, the third and final stage of Makobe is the acceptance stage. In this stage, you have completely accepted that yes, I do miss my ex. Damn, I miss my ex. But not just that, you realize that that me that the one who ruined the relationship. I did it. Damn it, that me. This stage lasts several days. This is a dangerous stage because you might want to fight for the relationship regardless of what happened in a phase 1 and 2. You drive front of your ex house if you got a car or you catch your connecting dollar vans just in hopes that you can see your ex for the last time. You start sending some long-ass texts. They talk about, I'd rather have bad times with you than good times with someone else. You didn't even know where that come from. Probably a song where you hear back in the day. You lose your appetite, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't sleep, you even resort to go to church for the first time in 7 years. You and God not catch up for 7 years, but your ex got you to church right now. Now to overcome this phase, the recommended antidote is to simply rip the band-aid off and either win the heart of your ex back or accept the reality that it just wasn't meant to be. Because at the end of the day, the truth shall set you free. We all know this. You could just, or what you could do, you could just go back to partying and unprotected sex. Well, there you have it, patients. The 3 stages of Makobe and how to overcome it. Look out for more Ask Dr. K right here on the Shush.
See? This is why I love Belizean doctor. They truly tell it like it is. Let's hope his Message of emotional healing post-Makobe goes viral. Thank you, Dr. K. Well, that's it for episode 1 for season 3 of the Shush. I can't even begin to explain how much I've missed the cameras. But also how much I've enjoyed not having political enemies. As promised, we will be sure to update you on the Patrice issue. So be sure to tune in next Thursday and every Thursday after that at 8:05 p.m. on Channel 7 and on Facebook. If you have any Bexness you wish to send us, you can post it on our official What You Bex About Today Facebook page. Go like the page now. And if you want to send us Shush, the Shush hotline is still open on WhatsApp at 636-36. The Shush is brought to you by Colorblind Multimedia Productions. And you can find us on Facebook. Until next Thursday, folks, sayonara.